My life was saved because of an ER nurse. And I was really inspired by that to go to college and become a nurse and kind of pay that forward.
I was a district manager at this large banking corporation, and I just wasn't fulfilled. The money was great, but it was an empty role that I was playing.
I've been blessed with two passions, one in education and one in nursing. So I'm able to take those passions and put them together.
And even after that, I was still not convinced. She told me about the flexibility, the work environment.
In academia, we don't work on holidays, so that's a benefit.
I loved teaching. I discovered that pretty early.
As usual, you'll hear burnt out, feeling like I needed a change. And so I thought that I was better able to give more to nursing as being a nurse educator.
And it was probably the worst and best thing that I had ever done. It was so challenging, but I knew that I was supposed to be there. I knew from the very first class that I was going to teach.
Molding the next generation of nurses, inspiring them, mentoring them.
These nursing students are going to become the nurses at the bedside in my community.
Basically, they don't know much, but then semester after semester, we see them get better.
It gives me that sense of fulfillment knowing that I am advancing the nursing profession by just sharing my knowledge with them.
Right before graduation, when we see them, they have completely transformed. They have become a different person.
The nursing shortage is directly correlated to the nursing faculty shortage.
We're not graduating as many as the needs of the society require.
I feel like I have a bigger impact in my community by teaching the nurses who are coming out into my community. I mean, this is my backyard. This is the neighborhood I grew up in.
That's the call that I chose to answer by becoming a nursing professor.
If I graduate 100 students, those 100 students are going to touch another 100 patients. So I've really touched probably thousands of people just by being a nurse educator.
When I go in and I see them working on the floor or teaching some of the new students that I bring in.
Because one day they're going to be taking care of my mom, or my daughter, or my dad, and I want to make sure that they are taken care of the way that I would have taken care of them.
That to me, it's better than everything else.
Those nurses on the floor who have 5 or 10 years plus experience knew how easy it was to transition to academia and that it wasn't going to cost them any money. I bet more of them would actually come to academia.